Hello, hello, hello. It's your boy, Existence. Yes, sir. Can I get a hell yeah? Thank you. Alright, well, I'm back at it again. Chilling, big dealing, like a villain. See, I'm rocking the new shades. Actually, this is my this is my Father's Day gift for my dad. Um, I ain't gonna lie, they're pretty good looking. Call them the Terminators. I'll be back. First, I gotta fucking light the backwood, motherfucker. Backwoods. You know, people. I did it. You know, I did it before. I roll my shit. I use this to roll my shit up, my weed. It's the most like inconvenient shit, bullshit to be using. Just use a pipe, bro, like or a bong. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Trying to be extra with this shit. I ain't gonna lie, it lasts long, but no, fuck it. Just fuck it, you know. Like that shit. Anyway, I'm out here. Had some thoughts for y'all. I think the music's too loud. Funny thing about the music, I got copyrighted for my last video. Somehow, the fucking mic picked up the audio. Like I'm gonna make billions with these videos or some shit. Make sure you get that too. Existence just made a video with our song. You can make it big. That just shows you I have potential and they want to snuff it out. If I do, I'm glad that they're watching, you know. Or at least the NSA can be my friends. And YouTube can be the police department. Which makes me the mayor of Flavor Town. Hey guys, it's Guy Fieri. We're back. Today we're gonna eat some shrooms. Oh shit. Funniest thing that is happening before your very eyes is all the questions you're asking. Which I understand. Hold on. This fucking piece is giving me trouble. To the lake of fire with your ass. Okay. Sunglasses. At night, bruh. They not even yours, bruh. Hat at night, bruh. It's not. There's not even a sun out. Well, you protecting the shit from the light from the moon. Fucking up. Um. There's a little thing called I can do whatever I want. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I can at least do the things I want that doesn't really affect you. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck it. Kind of obscuring my shit. Actually, they were helping me out with this fucking blinding light from my phone, actually. See it? Use. And this lets me hear the music better. What? Don't judge a book by its cover. No, it's actually... I don't actually need it. I just like wearing it. I like this song. I was gonna say something. Oh, there you go. We never left. Come on. Can I get an amen or something, please? You know, that's on par with the same shit that's going around on the internet. Talking about some, it's like the meme dude. It's like a picture of this fucking, looking like me looking as. And it's like, the dude, they just always refer to him as the nothing happened guy. Like nothing happened, and then it has his face or some shit. That shit's funny to me. I don't know why. I just don't like it worded like that. It's just like, bro, nothing happened. I guess. You know, things did happen. It was an adventure. It's always this like weird, era changing thing happening on Earth. But we never left like the days of Jesus. Like we question ourselves like, damn, he probably was talking about back then. He's talking about only in his time. So that's why he doesn't relate to us. Nah, son, it relates now. Still. To this day. Timeless. That man's words were timeless. And just recently I saw this thing about implementing punishments to people, like physical punishments. And I'm like, we're back. We're back full circle. And when it gets down to corporate just doing whatever the hell they want, they're gonna have us dressed up as fucking like prostitutes selling fucking donuts. I mean, that's probably already happening. Just like the 12 disciples, son. They were fishing. Them motherfuckers was okay. I'm not gonna say that, but you know what I mean, son. This is just if I don't cuss, then that means I'm not taking you seriously. If I cuss, I'm taking it mad seriously, son. Them boys was fishing. They was broke. Like me. They was fishing. They was like We gotta get food, son. How are we gonna get food? We gotta fish. We gotta learn how to fish, man. Like Peter and whoever was on the boat. He's like, yo, son, like we gotta fish. We broke. We gotta get food. And I bet you they were like, they had that like spark in them, that little light. They didn't want to be snuffed out. They didn't want it. They didn't care about the Babylon in their era. They're just like, son, like, I ain't trying to dress up as no prostitute selling donuts, son. I want to fish. I want to get my own damn food. How about that? I literally got to that point. I was like, every job I've gotten, it always gets to a point where corporate adds this new fucking thing that's just like degrading. And then they keep adding more degrading, more suffering for the workers. And your dignity just goes out the fucking window. Your self-respect. It's just like you can't have your morals anymore. You can't keep your morals when you're working. Like, if it goes against your morals, that's it. It's like, you either do this or you're fired. It's just flooding in all the fucking thoughts from like my unconscious or something. From the stuff they taught us in school. Maybe this is when it has to be put into practice, the stuff that they taught us. Because at least I was in a generation where they taught that to us. Maybe the last. Shit, maybe I wasn't even taught enough. But what happened to the land of freedom? It was only momentary, huh? So they take that away from us. Can't make money in their land. No, not without worshiping their gods. Dang. That's just like Babylon, son. They was trying to tell us, and we was not listening, like dumbasses. All right, whatever. Like, just make it me if you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? We, you. What? That's just funny because it's like, son, if it's just me. Why ain't you helping me out, son? Everybody knows the book. Everybody knows the Bible. Everybody knows the rules. No, ain't y'all helping me out? Who am I? Nah. This is we, son. We in this together. And the greed of man just surpassed the law of the land, which used to be. Now, the greed is the law of the land. Shit doesn't make sense, huh? It's all like mishmashed. Or whatever the fucking word is. It's all mashed up. Can't tell what apart anymore. That's why I'm like right now. I'm not saying I'm in the word. I'm just trying to understand it. I mean, that's what they mean by in the word. But every time I hear in the word, it means like I'm always reading that shit. Of course, I'm not always reading the Bible. Of course, it's like some days I'm like, man, I should be, but it's just like to me, it's like every freaking word out of that book is I need time to understand it. I can't just glaze over it like whatever. Like a quick run through. I'm not here to just read words. I'm here to understand them. But the thing. I'm sorry if I'm being silent, I guess. But it's all just like registering into me. I'm starting to understand it. Starting to like translate what they were saying. And yeah. It was like I'm glad actually. It was a process I chose to take. Because I could have went left field. Yeah. I could have went to the complete opposite direction if hypothetically if I wasn't sad. And I wanted to do my own thing. Yeah, I would have just joined the clueless ones. The ones who are just like riding the roller coaster. So, it's not it's not like the best thing ever like, oh my god, like I'm better than everybody or some shit. It just it has its pros, cons. It's just for some reason knowing the truth is just like it's a lot better than eating the steak. I don't know why. Like I don't know how to explain it to people why it's better, but it's almost like you get one shot at this and you didn't give a fuck. Is the best I can culminate it to. I know there's a lot of arguments behind like, well, technically we don't have to give a fuck because it's just like blah 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 blah, and I'm just like, okay, like I'm not saying that to condescend you or because I'm disagreeing with you. Like by all means, you're probably right, but if we all think we're main characters, why not know it all? Not know it all, but try to. Why are you just living like a limited life with limited knowledge? Why don't you want to complete the story? You just want to read partial of it? I'm not saying, I'm not referring to that as the Bible. By means, like some people probably only read two or three Bible verses in their entire life and then they died. The Bible was just trying to tell us something, but like Why do people not want to know themselves? I'm going out here, working, living life, and I'm seeing people just live autonomously. There were robots way before robots. If, in the case, what I say is right, in that we never left. That fucking accent coming out. Um, or that nothing happened. Well, you look at the time, nothing happened. That's just funny. I like that shit. Because, uh, not that long ago, I just watched this video. It came out recently, too. And, shit. Honestly, I wish I knew what part of Asia it was from. That's how you know I didn't really care about that. I didn't care as much as I should have. But it was I can't think of it off the dome. I don't know why that's important, but this man lost his son, uh, who took his own life. Like his son committed suicide, and the man was being interviewed, and to him, it was like, hold on, give me a second to collect my thoughts. All right, I just remembered. So, to him, um, he saw his son when he was alive, and his son was like this really great guy, and they would get on the game, him and his brothers and friends, and they would make a ruckus. It would be like loud and fun, and they would make a lot of noise. To his dad, it was just noise at the time. He was just like, "Hey, you guys are pretty loud. Y'all need to, shut the fuck up." Like he was angered by it at the time. And when he committed suicide, um, his brothers still play the game, but it's not as loud as it used to be. And all of a sudden, his dad is, missing that. He's like, he misses that loudness, the noise. And I fucking saw that as like a beautiful analogy of what's going on with the whole nothing happened thing. Is that you're right on one way of looking at it, that they were being loud and rowdy, and sometimes y'all gotta chill. But when you're nearing death or anything relating to it, it's a whole different view. It's like, at one point we didn't like it, but then we're gonna miss it. Just like the nothing happened shit. Like you're looking at it from one way, as in like nothing happened, like nothing matters, which is like, I guess you're right. Nothing is like so impactful that it fucking changes the actual outcome of like everything at the time, like immediately. It's like, what is this, pebble in the pond? What is it gonna do? But when you look at it the other way, it's like everything happened from that one thing. Everything happened. That ripple effect. You look at it from another perspective. It's like everything is happening. It all is real, and it all matters. Because, like, how do you put that together? Fucking stogie went out. My itty bitty titty committee stogie. This is that butterfly effect. One action leads to the other. To another. Not, well, I don't know. Yeah, makes better sense. One action leads to another. You're putting the nothing happen as like you're culminating all of it. Like you know the beginning and the end. Like this is just the same thing as when it happened, you know, so and so years ago. Nothing changed. Yeah. You're right. But it's still the same matter. You know what I mean? Still the same particles that we're all in together. This fucking big ass soup. So technically, that mattered. This matters, and it will matter. The only place it doesn't matter is in death, because we don't know what the hell happens after that. So knowing is just like we know there's death. You ask anybody, they're just like, well, what happens after that? Well, technically, you know, technically, anything after death is a surprise. Um, but nothing after death is perfect. Is amazing. It's like, you know what? That's exactly expected. That's exactly what anyone could expect. That's exactly what everybody knows, actually. And if you're covering it with a whole bunch of, you know, whatever, I'm not calling what you'd like, whatever. Just saying is some people still have a long ways to go to find out. But deep down within everybody, they know that nothing comes after. And I'm not saying a big blip of nothing darkness, because you're putting it as in you're going to be conscious in the darkness. Now that would be hell, because you know you still have your brain. You're not understanding me. The complete character of God, it involves peace and quiet. That's just an attribute at the very least. But it's like something I can kind of grasp onto, like for certain, is that he requires peace and quiet to be him. Peace and quiet. You know what peace is? It's the absence of chaos. No more chaos. You push away all the chaos, and all you see is peace and quiet, as it should be appreciated. And it's such like an ironic twist, you know. That father, he missed the noise. And he lost his son. He missed that noise. You know, that's so precious to me, you know? Like, dang. Like, I bet the dude I hate, it could be some dude I just despise online or something. If the world ends and it's just me and Fu, we just find each other after the apocalypse or some shit, and we somehow both survive, we gonna be best buds. And then he's gonna die because of some illness or some shit. And guess what? I'm gonna miss his ass. Pause. Hard pause on that. I ain't saying I'm gonna miss his ass. He had the best booty in the Wild West. I already know what y'all thinking. Dirty minded folk. I ain't gonna lie, it's funny though. But I just hope you understand that life shouldn't be looked at in a tunnel. And if you happen to find yourself in one, just know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, son. That's what I said in the last video. There's a lot of things that the Bible said that is taken like tunnel vision. Look at this. Listen to this. Jesus is the truth. Alright, son, you listen to this? I'm putting Jesus as a person for now, just so you can understand what I'm doing. The truth is just knowing true shit. Truth. Alright, son? Jesus is the truth. Alright? Nobody can get to the Father except through me. What does he say that in the Bible? He says that in the Bible. The Father. You know how I feel like? Hold on, I'm just interrupting myself. I don't know why. Shit, did I put weed in this? I saw somebody cosplay as that Asian officer from fucking World at War. Call of Duty World at War. Right now I'm paying homage to that dude. What the fuck? I look like his ass. Hopefully y'all don't take offense to that. You probably do, but his ass was doing something like this. He was squinting hella hard. And yeah, it might be a little racist, but I don't care. It's just like, even for an Asian dude, he was squinting pretty hard. He was looking at his ass like, gets his ass. Alright, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, Jesus. Hey, I didn't cosplay as that dude. That shit is just funny that I saw that online. Some dude cosplayed as that dude. What the fuck? Why is that? Why? So specific. That's just so funny to me. Oh, yeah. So nobody gets to the Father except through me. What was Jesus saying? He was saying some mad facts right there. Okay, hold on. I need to collect my thoughts. That Asian dude, that shit threw me off. Now I remember. You see, I need to be remembered. I mean, reminded. Remembered? Yes, remember me, please. So, it also says, all things are possible through God, right? I need to brush up. But if it's through Christ, my people die from lack of knowledge, also in the Bible. And he said that people. He said people. You know, that means a lot of people are dying from lack of knowledge. And that involves pride. Is your pride tricked you into thinking you already know everything to keep you alive. That's like saying you know eternal life. Dude, amazing. Bro, tell me the secret. And since Jesus is the truth, and just learning the truth, at least even some truth, or open to learning more truth too, you get closer to anything possible. That's it. The more we get closer to truth, the more anything is possible. All things are possible through Christ. What? Jesus Christ is the truth? What? I'm just saying this not as a means of like converting or something. Maybe fishing for men, which is also in the Bible, which is pretty cool sounding. But this dude said this 2,000 years ago, son. 2,000. Like, this shit is way ahead of his time. Way ahead of it. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they were thinking about this shit. But it's just like, come on, compared to us, son. The past being like this intelligent compared to us. Come on, we don't want to be put in that category, son. Them 2000s kids was some brain rot, dumbass, fucking smooth brain kids. No, all they used was tablets and AI. No, son. I'm not saying I hate AI. There's some funny, amazing, crazy things and like astonishing things I've seen with AI, which is fucking beautiful too. And some truth came through AI. You know, I learned shit from AI. But I'm not going to depend solely on that. Just because I just want to also pay homage to all the other people who lived before it. They learned this shit with this. You can't fucking see it because my flesh and big ass forehead is covering that shit. But you got one too. It's called a brain. That shit's powerful, son. Do not care about the spectacles of this world. The spectacle is within you. You. And I'm just putting one and one together as to how this dude comes and nobody thought about saying, you know what, son, I am the truth. I would have been like, yo, now that I'm thinking about it, some people are mad blaspheming his they blaspheming him. I'm not saying like, oh, like I hate them, but it's just now that to me that's a joke. It's just like, yo, they have basketball players being like, he's the truth out there. He's the truth. I'm like, yo, he might be good at basketball, son, but he ain't not the truth. He's not the truth like that. He's not the truth right there. In technicality is what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just like Jesus could it could be pretty much like us, similar to us. Because there's that truth within you that nobody believes, nobody sees, that nobody recognizes, appreciates. And all people have to do is get to know you, and they get closer to unity, making more things possible, and just understanding God, that personality of peace and quiet, and we get closer to it because My mom, she scares me, but she keeps on saying like, "You have yet to see the crazy shit." I mean, you're seeing some crazy shit, and good, it's being fed to you like teaspoons. But she said, like it makes you want to go insane. The amount of shit you have to go through here, that chaos. And I feel like we're some days we are stuck with some robots. These robot versions of people holding us back, holding back our potential. And they're not robots. They made a thing, a thing, not a emotion or personality or no. They made a thing. Their whole purpose, like money. They made I don't know electronics. Their whole purpose, which is like cool. I like how people like things, but Loading, just do not get attached to these things of this world, which is also in the Bible, because that too will go away, like the dust. And we have to, which I hope you don't watch this video before my other ones, but we have to be okay with becoming dust, because that is even in the Bible. That's even in the Bible, son. Read your Bibles, and not just like I said, glancing over it, glazing over it, whatever. It's a quick read. What's all the spaghetti about? I want to get the meatballs. I'm like, son, the meatballs is in the spaghetti. Hey, I love that analogy. Just made it on the spot. Son, the meatballs is in the spaghetti. You have to read and understand what he meant. Just like the analogy with the old man who lost his son. You have to look at it from a different view. If the one that you're looking at it from doesn't make sense, or not doesn't make sense, but only makes one thing of sense. It has a culmination of different points and views to look at it. And then you'll see the bigger picture. You will unfold the map of truth, and you will see that the truth will set you free. And when you're set free, you're no longer binded by fear. That fear has kept me fucking locked down, son. Made me make a whole video talking about the enemy engineered my damn defeat. Ching ching, put that fucking shackle on my ass, ball and chain. The ball is the size of a damn tree right here. That chain was locked motherfucking tight. I got the fucking rustitis on my damn ankle from how much I've been stuck fucking connected to that damn thing. Much time I spent scared. And when you're not scared, son, what? Bro, you open so many opportunities. Anything is possible, son. How did I get to anything is possible? The truth. How did I get to the truth? Bro, no. Learn. Don't be stuck. There's a lot of things that are going to keep your attention for a long time. Almost like being stuck in time. You're like when you see that thing in like movies where, they get put into a time chamber or something, or they get encoded by like this gel, and then they're just stuck in time. That's just how a lot of things are here. They take your time. It's glorious the day people get set free. We celebrate birthdays, parties, for like UFC shit. Son, I feel those days where I break chains. Those days should be celebrated. Not the pagan shit. Pagan meaning shit we follow because it's just a custom. A custom of the land. Like something that the land just did before we were even born. This is our one life shot at this. And you're gonna spend it at a UFC shit. If you're talking about nothing happened with none of that, all that bullshit. It's the same motherfucker looking ass versus the same motherfucker looking ass. Who wins? Motherfucking looking ass wins. Who's that? I don't fucking know. They both look the motherfucking same, son. And you know how you get to the truth? You have to open your horizons. Do not close up your horizons. Especially when you see someone smart saying, "Oh, yep, you know, that's all there is to know about that shit." You better bus driver uppercut that fool right then and there. Or you can. Like I saw this. That reminds me of this Indian kid. It was a video I watched way back when. Who, his friends had BMX bikes and he would ride with them. And he was like, "You think you guys can show me some tricks? I saw you doing some tricks on the BMX." And they did some, popping wheelies, bunny hops. Yeah, he's like, "Y'all know any more?" He's like, "No, that's all we know." He's like, "That's all the..." No, what they told him was, "That's all the tricks there are to know about this shit." To the BMX. And his ass was bedazzled, bruh. His ass was scuba-deezed. He fucking lost it. He was just like, wait, what? No. He's like, I'ma set out to find more tricks than that. And his ass became like the world's whatever best BMX trickster. Put him in the books. And he was doing some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. Some shit that if I tried to do, I'd fuck up my ankle, son. Shit would... Alright, I'm done. Tap out. Tap out like motherfucking McGee who won the last... Who lost the fucking last UFC shit. That shit just so fucking funny to me. It's like... I don't know. Ever since I recently just like had this breakthrough, a lot of that shit just doesn't even matter to me anymore. The shit they feed us on TV. And yeah, it's just like this is how we do it. Like the truth doesn't stand still, almost like time. It keeps unfolding. So don't let that lie come to you that the truth is set. You know, it's not set. It's still going, so we still growing. This is all about one big old map of truth. So not that nothing happened, it's that everything is still happening. That's the hope right there. Well, I don't know. I don't really have anything else other than that to say. You know, just keep going, dude. It's fun. It's fun. Wholeheartedly lovable experience. It's fun. Lovable person we're in. It's loving. It's just this wave of care you can just like embrace. It's a change of mind. Not necessarily a change of truth. The truth is out there. And we will know. So, don't lose hope, son. Catch you on the next one. Peace.